Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. In the NBA regular season is just 12 days away from kicking off. Perhaps you are a fan of the NBA that doesn't pay much attention to the offseason. Let's take a look in this video at the best veteran newcomer on each Eastern Conference team. I'll do the Western Conference tomorrow or Saturday. Rookies were excluded from this list. It is, as I mentioned, veteran newcomers. Name the teams in alphabetical order. Starting with the Atlanta Hawks, Dyson Daniels, now Larry Nance Jr., has been more productive in his NBA career, but the higher ceiling belongs to Daniels. Selected 8th overall in the 2022 NBA draft, Daniels didn't make a huge impact in his first two seasons with the Pelicans. Acquired in the DeJounte Murray deal, Daniels should receive plenty of minutes on a seemingly less talented Atlanta team. Boston Celtics, Lonnie Walker IV. Now the Celtics are bringing back much of the same team who won a championship last season. Lonnie Walker IV is the choice here, even as a player signed on an Exhibit 10 deal. 25-year-old has averaged at least 9.7 points in each of the last 4 seasons. Brooklyn Nets, Bojan Bogdanovic. While many believe that Bogdanovic will be traded at some point off the rebuilding Nets, he has been a walking bucket throughout his career. 35-year-old has twice averaged over 20 points in the last 5 seasons and has shot nearly 40% from beyond the arc in his career. Charlotte Hornets, Josh Green. Green was involved in a massive 6-team trade that sent Klay Thompson to the Dallas Mavericks. 23-year-old Green spent his first 4 seasons in Dallas. Over the last 2 seasons, Green has averaged 8.7 points while shooting 50.8% from the field and 39.3% from three-point territory. Chicago Bulls, Josh Giddey, the Oklahoma City traded Giddey to the Bulls for Alex Caruso, standing at 6'8". Giddey has the ability to run an offense and has averaged 5.7 assists through 3 seasons. Turning 22 years old on October 10th, Giddey has recorded 11 triple-doubles in his career. Cleveland Cavaliers, JT Thor, like Boston, the Cavaliers don't have any new players that are non-rookies signed to a standard contract. Thor is on a 2-way deal after playing in a combined 132 contests for the Hornets over the last 2 seasons. Detroit Pistons, Tobias Harris. While Harris was seen as one of the league's more overpaid players, while with the 76ers, and still might be seen in that light after a 2-year, $52 million deal with Detroit. Doesn't mean he can't be productive and useful. Last season, he posted averages 17.2 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 3.1 assists. He is one of numerous new pieces on Detroit that should help spice out the floor for Cade Cunningham. Indiana Pacers, James Wiseman. Wiseman certainly hasn't lived up to being the 2nd overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft. With Indiana, it looks as if the 23-year-old will have a training camp battle with Isaiah Jackson to be the first reserve big man off the bench. Wiseman has career averages at 9.1 points and 5.6 rebounds in 19 minutes per contest. Miami Heat, Alec Burks. It was a quiet offseason for Miami, whose most notable move was signing the veteran Burks, entering his 14th NBA season. The 33-year-old has double-digit scoring averages in each of the last 5 seasons. He's a career 38.3% from beyond the arc. Milwaukee Bucks, Gary Trent Jr. It was surprising to see Trent Jr. sign for just the veteran's minimum with Milwaukee. 25-year-old has averaged 16.2 points while shooting 38.3% from beyond the arc over the last 4 seasons. A left elbow hyperextension knocked Trent Jr. out of the Bucks' preseason opener, and it is not yet clear if he will be available to begin the regular season. New York Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns. This was Mikal Bridges for much of the offseason. Of course, late in the offseason, the Knicks executed a blockbuster trade for Towns, the first overall pick in the 2015 NBA draft. Towns has been named an All-Star 4 times. Seen as one of the best shooting big men of all time, Towns connected out 41.6% of his three-point tries last season. Orlando Magic, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The Magic were one of the league's biggest surprises last season, and they took the Cavaliers to 7 games in the opening round of the playoffs. Now they add Caldwell-Pope and his championship experience to the roster. A 2-time champion should slide into the starting shooting guard slot for Orlando. Caldwell-Pope has connected on more than 40% of his tries from three-point territory the last 2 seasons. Philadelphia 76ers, Paul George, easily the most high-profile free agent to change teams. George agreed to a max 4-year, $211.5 million plus deal to join Philadelphia. 34-year-old is a 9-time All-Star who made it each of the last 2 seasons with the Clippers. Georgia's averaged at least 21.5 points each of the last 9 seasons. Toronto Raptors, Davion Mitchell, the 9th pick in the 2021 NBA draft. Mitchell was traded to Toronto from the Kings. He played his first 3 seasons for Sacramento, but saw decreased playing time in each ensuing year. While the 26-year-old has shown signs of being a stellar perimeter defender, he hasn't developed a reliable outside shot, as seen by his career 32.7% from three-point range. And the Washington Wizards, Jonas Valanciunas, Malcolm Brogdon was in consideration, but he's now expected to miss at least a month with a hand injury. Standing at 6'11", Valanciunas joined the Wizards on a 3-year, $30 million deal. Many expect the 32-year-old to be dealt near the trade deadline rather than remain on a rebuilding Washington team. Valanciunas averaged a double-double for 4 straight seasons before dipping to 8.8 boards per contest in 2023-24. So there you have it. The best veteran newcomer on each Eastern Conference team. Stay tuned again for either tomorrow or Saturday, where I will take a look at the best veteran newcomer on each Western Conference team. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.